I am Shanka Prasad, alumnus of CLUNY Convent. I have the honor of sharing year of birth with CLUNY Convent, the year being 1948. Of course, I had to wait for a few years to join the school. I was a student of CLUNY from 1952 to 1956. I have my nursery class marks card for the term ending April 1953. It is signed by Mother Cecilia, and this I treasure even to this day. All subjects show very good. Only singing shows fair. Our singing teacher, Miss White, would change color when she heard me singing. CLUNY was then co-ed till the boys completed 4th standard. On completing 4th, we were shuttled out, different boys going to different schools. I joined St. Joseph's for the 5th standard, and it was here that sometimes our classmates called us loony. Early memories, it is said, are the strongest. Although I do have several memories, I can talk about just a few, and for want of time. I can never forget the principals who were there when I was in CLUNY, Mother Michael from France, Mother Lawrence from England, and of course some teachers, Miss Pamela, Miss Alvarez, Miss Padma, to name just a few. Their faces are very fresh in my mind still. My footsteps in CLUNY were followed by my sister Vina and later by my daughters Vandana, Madavi and Shobana. They had a longer innings in CLUNY naturally. It was in standard 4, I think, that the boys who played mischief or talked during class were punished. And what was the punishment? The boys made to sit between two girls. And I must say, few boys did mischief deliberately to enjoy the punishment, but not me. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. To quote Sun Tzu, yes, my long journey of high school and colleges and journey of life did begin in CLUNY. The years I cherish a lot. We have traveled together for 75 years, both hitting Platinum Jubilee, and now looking forward to hitting a century. Thank you all.
This is Vina Sachidananda, then Vina Rameshwami. I passed out of CLUNY Convent, 10th standard in December 1968. I have had an enriching career teaching chemistry at Mount Carmel College for 40 years and retired a few years back as Dean of Science. 65 plus years may seem like a distant past, but believe me, the memories of the first day at school are still so fresh. The year was 1957. A charming Mother Michael welcomed me to school with a lollipop. My brother Shanka Prasad had been to the same school up to 4th standard, so it was natural that I followed him there. We lived practically next door to CLUNY Convent, so school just became an extension of home. It was set amidst very calm and serene surroundings situated on top of a hill. Some of the teachers would drop in home for a chat during their evening walks. Memories of the first years at school are still so fresh. The kindergarten teacher, the evergreen, ever-smiling Miss Sushila, angel-like Mother Lawrence, who taught us geography later, Mother Philomena, who taught us Macbeth, literally enacting each and every character, science classes by Mrs. Pai and Mother Geraldine, history classes by Miss Madhura, Hindi by Miss Leela Pai, singing sessions accompanied on the piano by Miss White. All these memories are still so vivid in our minds, it is impossible to think they are so many years back. The Girl Guide enthusiast, Miss Padma, was such a motivating teacher. She was always particular that her class had to win each and every event. Miss Alba Alvarez, the soft-spoken, gentle teacher who took it as her mission to reform each and every child's handwriting. Each and every teacher was a priceless gem. We have had wonderful times at CLUNY Convent, and our class of 1968 is still in touch. The CLUNY bonding has kept us going, and we love talking about the old times and the days we spent at school. The strong values inculcated in the moral science classes have also not left us even now. A simple phrase like God is always watching you keeps me going even now. As CLUNY Convent completes 75 years of service to humanity, I wish her all success and wish her many, many years of glorious service to humanity. Thank you.
Good day to all of you. I am Kanakalata. I passed out of CLUNY Convent in 1968. I joined the nursery in 1957, led into the portals by the ever-smiling Miss Sushila, my first teacher. My later progress I owe to the disciplined education imparted by Mother Lawrence, Mother Philomena, Miss White, Miss D'Souza, Miss Padma, Miss Alvarez, Miss Madhura, Miss Varghese, Mrs. Prabhu, Mrs. Pai, and Sister Geraldine. These teachers guided and honed our interests in various subjects, including literature, history, geography, science, and mathematics. They helped us develop unbiased and interest in all the subjects without having to choose our line of career or field of interest early on itself, so that we could develop interest, equal interest in all these subjects and choose it at the appropriate time. I took part in the various cultural activities offered in school. I joined the Girl Guides too. Under Miss Padma, I learned various skills. I was the only guide from Karnataka to be part of the 10-member Indian delegate to take part in the International Jamboree, Melbourne, Australia in 1970. Our school was invited to participate in the Dasara procession in 1968. This procession was led by the Maharaja Sri Jayachamaraja Vadeyar himself in the Howdah. These were great honors for our school and me too. I played the university basketball, and last but not the least, the guidance and encouragement from my teachers helped me develop a self-disciplined, self-confident personality with lot of interest in everything around me. I went on to do masters in chemistry. I joined the National Aerospace Laboratory as a research scientist. I retired as a chief scientist 40 years later, heading the carbon fiber facility, the only one of its kind in our country. These achievements I owe to the solid foundation I received at CLUNY Convent, Bangalore, my school. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Indira Chatterjee. I graduated from CLUNY Convent in 1968. I went on to getting my bachelor's and master's degrees in physics from Bangalore University, after which I came to the United States as a graduate student. I got my PhD in electrical engineering from the University of Utah and became a professor of electrical engineering at the University of Nevada, Reno. I have been here for over 35 years and currently am an Associate Dean of Engineering. I owe a lot of my career success to the firm academic foundation I received at CLUNY Convent. Some of my fondest memories are those of the close-knit group of friends I had, some of whom I still communicate with. The environment at the school was very conducive to forming these friendships with other girls, with whom we not only interacted during school, but outside of school. I will never forget many of the teachers at CLUNY Convent. Having become a college professor myself, I only have the deepest admiration of these teachers who not only were dedicated to the imparting of knowledge and made us work hard, but also were able to deal so well and so patiently with all our different personalities, quirks, and interesting behaviors. Miss Padma, Miss White, Mrs. Pai, Mother Geraldine, Mother Philomena, and so many others were just amazingly dedicated teachers who I will never forget, and who gave me the jump start to go on to a career in engineering. And of course, the amazing Principal Mother Lawrence, whose smile and calm presence were ever present in our lives. All the teachers and nuns were very strict with us, and they really emphasize discipline and high standards of behavior. In addition to the academics, something that I think few of us students really appreciated then. Those lessons in discipline and the high standards have stood me in good stead all my life and helped me overcome any obstacles that came my way. Thank you, CLUNY Convent. I wish you, your teachers, and your students much success as you celebrate your wonderful anniversary.
Hello everyone, I am Shashi, ex-student of CLUNY Convent. I passed out in the year 1968. Very proud to be a CLUNY student. Whatever I am today is the grooming given by CLUNY Convent and the wonderful teachers who were responsible for grooming me into what I am today. I should make a special mention of Mrs. Prabhu, my English teacher, and Mother Philomena, whom these are the two who really made me what I am today, along with my other teachers of CLUNY. Thank you. God bless.
My name is Madavi Pandit and I am from the graduating class of 1997. I was that kid who loved going to school. My parents tell me stories of how as a small child I would weep copious tears if there was a school holiday. I loved everything about school, classes and studies, extracurricular activities and competitions, the teachers, and of course my dear friends whom I am still very close to. For me, CLUNY gave the opportunity to explore so many aspects of myself and excel in many of them. I remember doing everything that was on offer, from athletics and sports to debates, drama, choir, flower arrangement, fancy dress, different clubs, and in senior years, fundraising, playwriting, leadership roles, the whole gamut. I still treasure many of the prizes I received, from the Russian storybooks when I was very young to the metal trophies and cups later. But most importantly, I really appreciate the values of hard work, rigor, and discipline that were instilled in my school days and that stayed with me during my higher education and working life. Today, I am a professional economist at an international development institution. And I remember happily that I first studied economics and gained an appreciation for this very important field back in high school. In the 10th standard, I recall being very heavily involved in CLUNY Convent's Golden Jubilee preparation, from fundraising activities to cultural events. And it's great that the school is going from strength to strength. I wish the management, teachers, and students a wonderful 75th year celebration. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Trupti and I am from the 1998 batch of CLUNY Convent. What can I say about the school that has given me so much? In fact, a lot of what I am today, a lot of my personality, the kind of person that I have shaped up to be is all thanks to this wonderful institution. Today, everywhere I go, I'm recognized for my self-discipline and professionalism. A lot of people ask me, how come you speak like this? How are you able to express your thoughts so clearly? How do you write like this? Where do you get that from? And I can proudly say that it's all from my school. So everywhere I go, one thing I very proudly proclaim always is that I studied in CLUNY Convent. I'm really grateful to the school for all that it has done for me and for helping me become the person that I am today. I know my daughter studies in CLUNY Convent as well. So I know that the school is continuing to inspire, to educate, to instill invaluable ethics, discipline in students even to this day. And looking back, there are so many fond memories of school. We used to participate in so many extracurricular activities that gave me so much of confidence. Today, I can fearlessly attempt whatever I want to because I have the confidence that I can do it. And all that is thanks to the education, the discipline, the values that CLUNY Convent instilled in me when I was growing up. And thanks to all the lovely teachers who were a part of my school journey back then. Thank you to Sister Geraldine, who was such an amazing principal, and back then when we used to get pulled up for some small things, we used to be like, oh, why are they doing this? But now I totally understand, because that discipline, those values that the school instilled in me back then is what is taking me a long way in life. And I can only say that I'm extremely grateful to CLUNY Convent for that. May the school continue to grow, and may it continue to educate and give life to so many more girls out there. I know there are many more people out there who are so grateful to this institution for all that it has done for us. The indication of a very good educational institution is not just the quality of education that it provides, but the quality of life that it gives to its students. And I can very confidently say that CLUNY Convent is the place that does that. So thank you so much once again. 75 years is a big time, and I hope the school celebrates many, many, many more years of successfully educating wonderful girls in Bangalore. And I will stand by the side and applaud the school as it goes from one milestone to another. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Hi, my name is Smita Shashi. I've been studying in the school for 12 years. It's been a wonderful experience being part of this school, and I'm proud to be part of CLUNY Convent. My teachers, parents, faculty members, and all the friends that I've worked or studied with. It's been a wonderful 12-year journey. Thank you so much.
It is always a warm feeling to talk about and think about school and all the days spent there. The class assembly, the sports ground, the moral science classes, the blue uniform, and the cheerful faces of my friends. But the most overpowering image that I have of school is that of our principal, Sister Geraldine. She was a tower of strength, and that was hidden behind her gentle demeanor. She rubbed off that fortitude onto the other teachers as well. Miss Mona, Miss Fernandez, Miss Bina, Miss Teresa, they all come to mind. Each one of the teachers have taught us to believe in ourselves, to push out of our comfort zones. They have taught us to dream, and also to have the courage and discipline to turn those dreams into reality. Today, as the school turns 75, I look back with a lot of gratitude for all that the school has taught me. And if there is one thing that I can wish for every girl of this country, I would wish for them to have a chance of an education that I had at CLUNY Convent. So I wish a very happy 75th anniversary to the school, and more strength to us.
Hello everyone, I am Shama, a 2017 pass out of the ICSE batch at CLUNY. It is so surreal to think that my school is now completing 75 incredible years of shaping young lives just like mine. Wherever I go, I will always identify myself as a CLUNYite. From choir practices to annual day practices to sports day practices to multiple events, games, and at the same time, wonderful teachers who imparted the best learning one could ask for. Every nook and corner of CLUNY is filled with thousands of memories that I will cherish and carry with me for a lifetime. CLUNY has taught me some of the most incredible values I could ask for. CLUNY has shaped my life and made me into the person that I am today. No matter where I go, in which corner of the world I will be in, I will always identify myself as a CLUNYite. I love my school. I always have, and I always will. I just hope that CLUNY continues for many more years to come to shape more incredible young minds just like mine. Happy 75 years to the best school ever. Thank you.
I am Sirisha, an ex-CLUNYite from the ISC batch of 2017-2019. I am truly blessed to have been a part of the CLUNY family for 14 long years. I am so proud that my school will be celebrating its 75th Platinum Jubilee very soon. I thank Sister Marie Therese, Sister Elizabeth, and all my teachers for their immense love, support, and guidance, and for making CLUNY my second home. Every nook and corner of school resonates millions of memories of so many CLUNYites that makes the place and the people we spend so much time with very special. After all, once a CLUNYite, forever a CLUNYite. Thank you.